실전 모의고사 9회 1번 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
I'm getting a little tired.
Shall we stop and rest for a while?
Thanks. It would be a big help. You're really good at hiking.
2번 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Excuse me, I have a window seat, but I would rather sit in an aisle seat.
Is there a special reason?
Not really. It's just that I'm tall and a window seat is uncomfortable.
3번 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Do you plan to visit Bintan Island during the summer vacation? Then you'd better hurry up to book a flight. In summer, so many vacationers go to Bintan. Many resorts are scattered around the emerald green sea, and you can visit the villages which have been kept primitive. You can lie down on the beach and enjoy the sky, wind, and sunshine. Thanks to shallow water, kayaking to a neighboring deserted island might be a good idea for fun seekers. Don't hesitate to book a flight. You don't have many chances like this.
4번 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What do you think of eating insects? Actually, it may be sensible. Insects are very nutritious. We can know about it from the birds and mammals who have diets consisting of nothing but insects. Indeed, in those countries where insects are eaten, they are usually considered delicious. The Goliath beetle is a precious one in Africa. Caterpillars are a popular dish in Mexico, and chocolate-covered bees and ants are favorite candies in Switzerland. In addition, canned grasshoppers will become popular in France in the near future.
5번 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Do you think most people are basically honest?
Yeah, that's my understanding. Most people try to be honest.
What about you? Would you say you're an honest person?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? Okay, imagine that a store cashier gave you too much change. What would you do?
I think I'd tell the cashier and give it back.
Okay, let's say I got a terrible haircut. Would you tell me what you really thought of it?
Well, maybe not. Actually, I'd probably say it looked nice.
Yeah, but that's not being truthful, is it?
But sometimes telling a lie is the right thing to do.
6번 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Good evening. Can I help you?
Yes, actually, I'm doing my homework about dealing with space waste.
Space waste? Then you'd better go to the science section and find some books.
Oh, I see. Where is the science section?
Go straight down this aisle. It's on the corner on your right.
Thank you. Oh, one more question, please. Do you happen to have the book named To Become a Scientist?
Let me check. Oh, sorry, but we don't sell this book anymore. It is out of print.
Really? Then can you recommend another one for me?
Of course I can. Why don't you read this book? It is considered as a new version of that book. If you want to be a scientist, you'd better read this book.
Okay, I will. Thank you for your kind advice again.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
7번. 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Jenny. What's up?
Did you finish working on the ad I asked for?
Yes, I've just finished it right now. You can check it out.
Okay. First, is a woman standing in the middle of a bridge?
Yes, she has long hair and is drinking your product.
How about the bridge? Doesn't it have handrails?
No, and there are some big stones under the bridge.
Good. Is there a bent tree in front of her?
Sure. Besides, a small dog is barking at her at the end of the right side of the bridge.
I think you've done a great job.
Thank you.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Brian, what are you doing now? Aren't you going to help me with the dishes?
I have already cleared the table. The dishes are your job.
The dishes take longer, so you have to help me. Why don't you dry them?
How about I wash them and you dry them? I can't reach the cupboards.
Fine, I will dry them. You wash them.
Don't forget to take out the trash too. The trash can looks pretty full now.
Are you kidding? It's your turn this week. Mom told you to do that this morning.
Okay, I will take it out when we finish the dishes.
It is also your work to clean the bathroom. I will vacuum the living room.
Aw, that's my least favorite chore. Can't we switch? I'm better at vacuuming anyway.
If you insist, but only this time.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 의기소침한 이유를 고르시오.
What are you doing here, Cindy? Everyone is waiting for you.
I don't feel like joining the party.
Why? What's the matter?
Do you think I'll ever be a good actor?
Sure. You've got so much talent.
The director didn't treat me like a professional. He was shouting at me so much I couldn't concentrate.
Come on, Cindy. I'm sure you will be able to be a good actor.
Don't you know I forgot my lines?
Think nothing of it. It could happen to anyone.
But this is not my first experience. I forgot my lines yesterday, too.
Don't feel bad.
I was so embarrassed because I couldn't remember my lines.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 현금으로 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Excuse me, I'd like to pay my bill, please.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. The total is 6, right?
Right. How much is the total?
It's $84.
$84? Isn't it $81?
Let me count again. These 4 books are $54 after the 10% discount.
Oh, wait a minute. Why just 4 books? Then how about these 2 books? Why don't you sell them at a discounted price?
Because they are both imported books. We don't allow a discount in that case.
Okay. By the way, how much have I saved up on my point card?
Let me check. Yes, you've saved up $40 to this point.
Then I'll use my point card and I'll pay the rest in cash.
You mean $40 with your point card and the rest in cash?
That's right.
(11번) 페리치에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Have you ever kept a ferret as a pet? Ferrets make great pets for everyone. They usually weigh from 1.5 to 2.5 pounds when full grown. They should be fed twice a day and eat a special dry food. Ferrets love to play in tubes or other confined places. Wrapping paper tubes are the perfect size for a ferret. If you let ferrets run free at home, they'll want to drag objects to favorite hiding places. They'll even drag objects as big as a shoe. They like to sit in your lap for hours. Ferrets are the perfect pet for everybody.
12번. 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 여자가 구입할 자전거를 고르시오.
Jenny, are you buying a bike?
Yes, I've decided to go to work by bicycle.
Have you found anything you like?
What do you think of this one? It's very cheap.
It's very cheap, but don't you think it's very heavy?
Oh, you're right. Then which do you recommend?
What about the black one? They also give you a lock for free.
I want that gift, but I don't like the color and the price. I have only $170.
What color of bike would you like to buy?
Blue or pink?
What about this one? If you buy it, you can get a light for free.
Right. I like it very much. The price, the color, and the weight of it.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
This is the street where I usually come to meet my Korean friends.
There are some really nice restaurants in this neighborhood.
That's because it has a couple of universities nearby.
Now, we have walked for more than 1 hour. I really feel tired and hungry.
Well, what do you want to eat, Jessica?
I'm looking forward to some Western food. Wow, there's a French restaurant. Let's go there.
Actually, the most famous item in this area is a Korean dish, kimchi stew.
But I think kimchi stew will be too hot for me.
You really should try it. This restaurant makes the best kimchi stew I've ever tasted.
Well, okay. Let's try kimchi stew then.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What are you thinking about now, Cindy? You seem to be worried.
I've been thinking about doing volunteer work.
Volunteer work? You have been doing a lot of volunteer work.
You're right, but it's different this time.
What do you mean by that?
Well, how would you feel if I went to work in a foreign country?
Well, I'd miss you a lot, but if it's what you want, you should go. Anyway, with what organization?
I was thinking I could work for MSF.
What does MSF stand for?
Médecins Sans Frontières. They work in refugee camps all over the world.
Hey, that sounds dangerous.
I know. I'll have to be careful, but it would only be a 6-month contract.
Wow, this is a big decision, but I'm with you all the way.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 토마스가 지나에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Thomas majors in geology in a university, so he knows a lot about various rocks. He loves to climb mountains and climbs a different mountain every weekend. On one particular day, Thomas climbs a high mountain with Gina. While they are crossing a bridge, Gina drops her hat into a stream. They go down under the bridge to get the hat back. When he takes her hat out of the water, Thomas sees a yellow rock at the bottom of the stream. He is just curious what it is, so he pulls the rock out. When he looks at it closely, he finds that it is real gold. In this situation, what would Thomas most likely say to Gina?
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Today I'll talk about some different popular snacks around the world. First, you should try tteokbokki if you visit South Korea. It is cooked with rice cakes and vegetables in a thick, spicy sauce. You can buy it from one of the many food stands that line the streets. In India, you can eat samosas. These fried pastries are good with a thick sauce containing chopped fruit, vinegar, sugar, and spices. Another favorite street food, falafel, is popular throughout the Middle East. Falafel is a mixture of ground chickpeas with onions, garlic, and other spices, which is shaped into balls and deep fried. People often eat falafel with yogurt. Over 2,000 years ago, native peoples of North and South America ate popcorn. They heated corn over a fire until it popped, or burst open. Today, Americans eat over 1 billion pounds of popcorn per year.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Today I'll talk about some different popular snacks around the world. First, you should try tteokbokki if you visit South Korea. It is cooked with rice cakes and vegetables in a thick, spicy sauce. You can buy it from one of the many food stands that line the streets. In India, you can eat samosas. These fried pastries are good with a thick sauce containing chopped fruit, vinegar, sugar, and spices. Another favorite street food, falafel, is popular throughout the Middle East. Falafel is a mixture of ground chickpeas with onions, garlic, and other spices, which is shaped into balls and deep fried. People often eat falafel with yogurt. Over 2,000 years ago, native peoples of North and South America ate popcorn. They heated corn over a fire until it popped, or burst open. Today, Americans eat over 1 billion pounds of popcorn per year.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것은? (17번) 팔라펠에 관한 내용과 일치하지 않는 것은?